Hey, everybody. So today I'm going to talk about mindful isolation as your quick lesson of the day. And the reason that I want mindful isolation is, again, right, it's being alone with your own thoughts. And it is a powerful tool in being able to understand prosperity mentality. So I'm going to share my screen so that you can see what I see, which is, right, what is mindful isolation? This is a slide that you may have seen in journaling through trauma, but it is, right? It is this ability to be secluded and to be secluded for the purpose of understanding your own fundamental truth. And that fundamental truth is not just about you, it's about everything that you've learned and everything that's in the future and how you're processing now. It's also that birthplace for creativity. But it's psychological expression. It is that time for you to sort and strengthen what you think you know or what you maybe don't need to know anymore. It's a powerful tool. So when we come back to that, that I think, you know what, I'm going to put that up one more time so you can screenshot it, because it's helpful to remember it, right? So if you want to just take a screenshot of, right, what is it? It is that point of seclusion, but you're really looking for a way to renew your relationship to your fundamental truth. So when we're thinking about that in general for prosperity, what I want you to think about is it's kind of mindful isolation, whether you're journaling or just thinking about your things, it's a way to hold the self in esteem. So it is a way to honor and appreciate the life that you have that is so busy that we are everywhere all the time. So this is a way for you to, with kindness, with dignity, with honor, hold the self in esteem, to care for yourself. But it is also a way for you to take in wisdom, because wisdom means that thoughts are processed, that you've learned from them, that they have the benefit is not just insight and cognition, it is that it has this dexterity and this aptitude that you've worked with it. It's the brass tacks of how do I apply it? And then the last piece of that, so mindful isolation is a time that we would hold ourselves in esteem, that we would work on our fundamental truths. It is a place to process information into knowledge, but it's also this little magic place. And I think that's the part that I love the most in prosperity mentality, is it is also the place where we build favor. And what I mean by favor is grace, is this is the way, this is the place where we start to understand our own offering, that we start to understand what are the ideas that we're backing, and how are we moving forward? How do we move forward from a point of value? And how do we indulge ourselves and our efforts to be something that has greater contribution? And you have to be in mindful isolation to think about that. You need that time to be able to magnify out, but you've got to hold the self in esteem. You've got to take information and turn it into wisdom and knowledge, and really work it forward into that. And that is mindful isolation. And it's asking yourself some fundamental truths. And the fundamental truths can be anything, right? Any of them that you find, it'll start clicking in extra ones. So you can pick any fundamental truth about yourself, whether you believe in this or that. Do I believe in this or that? In the bigger perspective, what it will give you is it will give you practice in holding the self in esteem. It'll give you practice of turning knowledge into not just information, but turning it into understanding so that you can turn it into wisdom. But it will also breed this magical little swimming path forward into grace, and for you to be able to offer more, right? That's where the prezzies are. That's where the benefits are. That's where the endowment is. That's where the delight is. Because once you've solved some of these fundamental truths, you can just kind of swim your way forward to favor. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you later.